In this video, you're going to learn a great drill to start hitting the golf ball first. Let's do it. So you hit this nice shot down the middle of the fairway. I have a 5-iron in my hand, but let's just say it's a wedge. And you're just trying to hit the ball first, hit a nice shot up there, but instead you hit the ball fat. Okay, so we want to learn a great drill to hit the ball first and stop hitting way back here. And so we want to hit the ball first. So to hit the ball first, we want our weight to be in one spot, because if my weight is forward, then I can hit in front of the ball every single time because my weight is in one spot. See what makes the contact point with the ground change? Watch what happens as my weight goes back. I'm gonna hit back here now. So we want our weight to be in one spot in the swing if we want to hit the golf ball in the same spot every single time. So this drill is a really good drill on how to do that. So how we're gonna do that is we're gonna put all of our weight in one spot so we can start hitting in the same spot. So we're gonna put all of our weight forward on our front foot, drop our trail foot back, and now we can't put our weight anywhere else. And so to be in balance, we're going to have to swing around us, because if I'm swinging on one leg and I start trying to put weight on my back foot, and I can't because I'm only on my toe, I'm gonna be out of balance, right? So to be in balance, we're gonna have to swing around us and down the target line. And this is really gonna help us build our golf swing, because we're gonna feel that to hit in the same place in front of the ball every time, we need to keep our weight in the same place and start actually hitting in front of the golf ball. See, it's in front of the ball. And as I shift my weight back, I'm hitting now behind the golf ball. So I want you to actually start making some swings on one leg and turn around you. And you'll see that you'll start hitting in front of the ball because your weight's not moving around in the swing. But how can we implement this into our actual golf game? There are thousands of videos on YouTube that the drill I just showed you, that we're keeping our weight forward the whole time, and that's how we maintain hitting in front of the ball. They're gonna tell you that that's how you should build your golf swing. And I'm here to tell you that, yes, you will hit the ball first, but if you are truly swinging your arms around you and you have two legs and you're putting all of your weight forward, you will not be swinging down the target line. See, because I'm having all my weight forward, but it's on one leg and I don't have two, it's on one leg, I can actually turn open. So if you see this line of the 3-wood I have down, when I swing my arm around me, my arms can go down the target line because my hips are open. See, because my weight's in one spot all the way forward, I can turn my hips around me both ways. But as I put this foot back and I have 2 feet on the ground and I put all my weight forward now, I can't turn my hips open. To be able to turn my hips open now, I need to move my weight back. So golf gets more complicated as we have our second foot on the ground, because we actually don't want all of our weight to be forward because we can't turn our hips, and now we're tilted back. So you need to understand this relationship between your tilts and your rotations. So if I'm tilted straight up and down, right? Just like this, straight up and down. If you push your arms down in front of you, see they're the same length. This would be tilted to the right, and this would be tilted to the left. Right, left, even. If I'm tilted even, and I swing my arms around me, I'm swinging straight down the target line. But if I tilt back, I'm now swinging out to the right. If I am swinging my arms around me, and you can also see this with a hula hoop, that I'm tilted up and down, I'm swinging down the target line, but as I tilt back, it swings out to the right. So what I'm trying to say is, to maintain the swing plane where it's going down the target line, when we tilt back, we need to be rotated open. See this? I'm rotating open with my hips. See, if I have all my weight forward, look what happens to the swing plane. It's going all the way out to the right. And so we're not going to be swinging down the target line anymore, but you will hit the ball first. So I could have all of my weight forward and swing around that, but I'm gonna be swinging straight out to the right. So I want y'all to hit the ball first, just like this drill. Because your weight's in one spot, you will actually be able to rotate open. So you can hit the ball first and down the target line, but I want y'all to be able to hit the ball first and swing down the target line, not way out to the right, and be able to just simply swing your arms around you on their natural swing path. So to do that, your weight needs to be centered because you can turn your hips the same amount both ways. Forward, I can't turn my hips open. If my weight is centered over my feet, I can. And that is going to allow me to swing down the target line. So you're trying to keep your weight centered over the middle of both your feet, and that's going to let you maintain your swing plane, swinging straight down the target line. So all we're trying to do is you are trying to replicate this drill in the swing, and you do that by having your weight centered and feel like you're doing that same movement where you're swinging around you of this drill. So you're starting straight up and down, and you're swinging around you. So how y'all just learned to hit the ball first is part of the single plane swing fundamentals that I teach, as it is the easiest method you can do to hit a golf ball. If you're anything like me, you want a method to be able to learn a set of fundamentals where if you do these fundamentals correctly, you can hit good quality golf shots. And that is exactly what I teach. I teach the single plane swing, but it also needs to be customized to each individual because every single person on this earth is created uniquely with different body parts. But this single plane swing of how we swing something around us once we're bent over, these fundamentals are never going to change until the end of time. They're never going to change. It's the single plane swing. It's the best set of fundamentals to be able to learn how to hit a golf ball. And it's what I teach over at manninggolf.com, a step-by-step guide to learn the single plane swing. If you found some helpful tips on this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, as that would really help me out. Also, feel free to send me a video of your golf swing. I have a video linked in the description on how to do that. But real quick, if you're still tuning in and watching this video, a couple things I really want you to try if you're gonna go try and swing your arms around you in the swing that I teach is you need to set up high enough with this wrist uncocked, because if you set up with this wrist cocked like this, like most instruction teaches, and now you swing your arm around you, I'm hitting back here, right? I'm not hitting at the ball, I'm hitting back here. And the reason is because in the swing, when you swing fast, this wrist uncocks. So if you're setting up like this, the club's gonna get further away from you. So we need to set up for our impact position and set up high enough to where when we swing our arms around us, we can hit in front of the ball. And then the other thing is, like y'all saw in this video, is make sure you're not turning your shoulders flat, because if you're set up with your head down here, you need to be tilted here. And so just ask yourself, okay, where's my head set up? And now go up, get a full turn, and now go down to where your head was and go, okay, I'm back. How can I get here to here to here to here to there? And swing the club around you, set up on your swing plane. So the four pillars to the single plane swing. The first pillar that I really harped on a lot is having your weight centered. And the next thing that I was just talking about is you need to swing along your swing plane. So turning correctly, it's the same way you would swing a dumbbell. If you're trying to support it, you're swinging this dumbbell around you. So those are the first two pillars, is you're rotating and turning down, and that's how you maintain the swing plane. The third pillar is you need to set up on your swing plane, and you can see that if you just swing the club around you. How I set up on my swing plane every single swing is I twist my upper arms all the way this way, and then I twist my forearms all the way the other way. And that perfectly puts me on my swing plane. And the fourth pillar is you need to keep your lead arm straight, because if I'm swinging this dumbbell around me in balance, you'll notice that my lead arm is straight the whole time. But as soon as I bend it, it wants to lift up to the moon and back, and then I'm gonna slice it. So you really need to not bend your arm, but keep it straight, because now it's on my swing plane, and now it's above it, because it's bent. So those are the four pillars to the single plane swing. If you're gonna go try this on the range, just try to remember all that advice. But again, I hope you found some helpful tips in this video, and I hope the rest of your day goes well.